What kind of wanding do I want to do? Do contact wand because it's magical. I know, it's the best. I love it. Me, me, me. What up, Flow fam? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are discussing which wands are best for beginners. Which I get asked this question a lot, so we're gonna talk about it. I'm excited about this topic because it's always fun to get new Lovey Wanders into wanding, and the biggest hurdle is which wand do you actually get? What do you start with? Do you get like the bougie or do you get like a cheap wand? So we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna figure it out together. So I'm gonna give you some tips on some beginner wands that are not gonna break the bank. Unless you have the money to spend, then I would say, get a more expensive wand, but we're gonna talk about entry-level wands that are more accessible financially. And before we do that, of course, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, give it a like, leave me a comment, and don't forget to hit those notification bells. That way you get notified when I post new content. And we also have the wizards of the channel, and the wizards of the channel are Flow Toys, Astral Hoops, Matrix Fire Safety, Fun and Motion Toys, The Weaving Witch, and Pyroterra Light Toys. Thanks, friends. Mwah. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this. So the first thing you gotta ask yourself, what kind of wanding do I wanna do? So you have a few different types. You can be a short stringer, you can be a short stringer that does contact, or just a short stringer that likes to flow, or you can do something like long string, which are all fairly different and they all have specific wands that are best for them. And we're gonna go through all of them. So what I would do is I would go on to Instagram or, YouTube or something and search Lovey Wanders and kind of like look at what other people are doing and try to figure out if that's something that you wanna do. So the first wands we're gonna talk about are just the flowy beginner wands. You just want to get into Lovey Wand. You don't want to do all the contact long string craziness. I would suggest these two wands. This is the Flow Toys Day wand and this one is the Wandini. And those wands are going to be perfect for being able to just be very flowy, get addicted to Lovey Wanding. It gets your toes wet. So this wand is a collapsible wand. It comes unscrewed. The wand costs about 25 bucks. It's not the most durable. If you just want a Lovey Wand to see what Lovey Wanding is about, I highly suggest getting either this Wandini or you can get a Flow Toys Day wand, which is also around the same price range. I think it's like $25. So these two wands are really great to start with. If you want something blinky, I would go with the Wandini. If you want something just, regular old Lovey Wand, this is perfect as well. Okay, so let's talk about contact wands. They're my favorite. So with contact wand, you don't need to go out and get a super expensive wand. I would highly suggest as your first wand to go out and get a regular day wand, a day contact wand. So what a contact wand needs is grip tape, weighted ends, and needing to weigh around 7 to 9 or 10 ounces. You want a heavy wand because you gotta do all that contact stuff. But the main thing that you want to really look for in a contact wand is that it's made out of carbon fiber. Like, you need something that's going to be durable because you're going to be dropping it a lot, you're going to be kicking it, maybe you're going to throw it in your car. You want to make sure that your wand can take a beating, especially being a new wander. So this one is a regular day wand from What the Huck. So this one as well as Derp Gear are around the same price range. They're both extremely durable and I would highly suggest one of those companies to start out with a regular contact wand. So if you don't want a day wand and you want something that lights up, because I know everybody wants the shiny blinky toys, two really great wand companies are Flow on Fire and Flow Toys. So that is these two companies. These wands are made out of carbon fiber. They are freaking not entirely indestructible, but they withstand a lux, and that's saying something. Mood Hoops is also a really good LED wand that you can go with as well. That does have gripping and weighted ends, and they're a really good weight. And the baseline Mood Hoops LED wand is a little bit less expensive as the other two wands I showed you. So this one's also a really good one. It's made out of polycarbonate tubing, which is really strong, but I like carbon fiber, and I'm always gonna suggest that you get carbon fiber. So those are the wands that I would suggest for beginner contact wand spinners if you're gonna go with LED or day wand. And I am going to be making a whole separate video about fire wands here soon, so I'm not going to get into that. If you're new to wanding, Don't immediately get a fire wand. Get a day wand first before you even think about playing with fire. Don't burn yourselves. Safety first. And also with contact wands, you want to make sure that your string is made out of Technora. That is the amazing space string. It's amazing. You'll never want to use anything else. Trust me. And also look for things like palm grips. That's what these are. So if you are looking to get into doing tosses and whatnot, I would suggest going ahead and starting with a palm grip, and don't even use a finger loop. That concludes the wands that I would get for a first beginner contact wander. Now for long string lovey wands, I of course had to ask Dalton for a little bit of assistance here. So with long string lovey wand, the wand that you're going to be looking for your beginner wand is something that's perfectly balanced. With long string, you don't need to have like a certain weight for it as you do with contact wand, where it's got to be, you know, kind of heavy. Long string can be fairly light, and it can also be heavy, so you can use those other wands as long as they are as perfectly balanced as possible. Because when you have the string like way out there, it's going to start tipping more if it's off balance with that long string, unlike if you had it as a short string. So some good wands that Dalton suggested are, of course, the Flotoys Day wand. Mood Hoops wand is also a really good one, which I already showed you. And of course, you can also use regular contact wands as long string wands as well. So Derp Gear and What the Huck. From what Dalton says, the Flotoys Day wand is the perfect wand to start with long string. That wand is super sensitive, so it's gonna help teach you to be super precise with it. So he definitely suggests that. I suggest it. All these wands are super great for beginners as well as advanced spinners. Like, I use these wands. I would never suggest a person getting a lovey wand that they can't go from point A all the way to point Z with. If I want a bang for my buck, I want a lovey wand that can do it all. So to conclude this, you know, you're looking for a wand that's gonna be durable. You're looking for a wand that's not gonna break the bank. And you want something that's gonna be able to last with you for a long time. And if you look down below in the description, I have a whole bunch of discount codes for a bunch of different companies, so that way you guys can save some money when you're going out and buying these new wands. Cause I know they're expensive. But go out, have fun, go lovey wanding. Woo, best prop ever. If you're new or lurking, welcome to the wand life. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions at all, always leave me a comment down below, and I will help you out. This channel is brought to you by my Patreon supporters as well as my website. So if you guys want to support my channel, you can head on over to my Patreon, where you can become a member, or you can head on over to my website, luxluminous.com, where I have lots of fun Floris related clothing, and every single bit of the money raised goes directly into funding this channel, so that way I can keep bringing you more content. And we all love more content. My little baby girl. She helps me with all of my lovey wand videos. She's my moral support. My little fluffy king. My little fur. See you all on the wand side.